Hey y'all, welcome back to day 6 of the soft summer reset. Today we're gonna be getting into a little bit of deep stretch. So not a whole lot, but we're gonna dip our toes in the water. So for deep stretch, I have my handy dandy pillow. We only have like 3 poses that we're gonna be doing today, but we're gonna hang out for a little bit longer than what we normally would. So the cushion is gonna come in handy. I have a pillow. You can grab a blanket. You can grab blocks. You can grab a towel, anything that's going to give you a little bit of cushion, knee pads, anything like that is going to help for today's practice. So grab what you need for that. And then also remember our affirmations and our journal prompt for today. So our affirmation for today is rest is a part of my healing. And our journal prompt for today is, do I allow myself to rest without earning it? So a lot of times we feel like we have to earn a day off or we have to do a bunch of stuff before we can rest our bodies. I want you to think about rest as a requirement and not a reward. Our bodies need rest to function properly. So that's not something you have to earn. You just have to do it. So remember to get your rest. Take some time. Sometimes you might need to take a day or whatever, but carve that time out to rest and restore your body. It's my little rant for today. Grab your props. Let's get started. Before we hop into our stretches, I want us to warm up just a teeny tiny bit with cat cow. So we're going to come to all fours and just take a couple rounds. So round the spine, tuck the chin, sink the belly, raise it up. Just a couple rounds. Back to center. We're going to do a couple of hip circles. So starting with one side, it doesn't matter. Just take a little circle a couple times in each direction. Other side. Listen, my glutes is already getting activated. I don't know about y'all. Back to center. Okay, so the first one, we're going to come into a lunge. So I'm going to take my pillow and I'm going to put it under my left knee. So we're going to start with our right leg and we're going to extend that right foot all the way up towards the top of the mat. And then I'm going to come into a lunge. And you can go as deep or as shallow as you want. Main thing is that our knee is over our ankle. We're just going to hang out here for a second. And we're going to rock it back. Straighten out that front leg. You can move the heel over to the center. And then we're going to forward fold over that front leg. Now, your hip and your knee needs to still be stacked on that left side. Fold it over as much as you can. I'm going to bring it up. And walk that foot back out to the top. And then we're going to go back to that lunge. So the first round, I stayed sitting up. This time, I'm going to come down and place both my hands on the mat. So this is more of a lizard type of a lunge. I'm going to bring it back. Again, straighten out that front leg. You're going to bring the heel to the center and then forward fold. I know some of y'all might be like, girl, I'm not going to do that. But listen, we want to try to get our head to come down to our knee. We might not be there today, but think of it as a goal. Bring it up. You're going to walk that front foot forward one more time. Get into your lunge. And maybe this time, so the first time we stayed up top, second time we brought our hands to the mat, maybe we can bring our forearms down. And again, if this is not accessible, you can always stay up top. We're not trying to force anything. I'm just trying to get a little stretch. Nice and easy. Bring it back up. That heel comes to the center. And we got one more forward fold over that right leg. Nice. We're going to bring it back up. Now we're going to cross our right leg over. Slide that left leg back. I'm going to move my pillow. So the right leg, we're going to cross it in the front. Back leg is straight. Now, a couple things. This front leg, if you can go straight across, take it straight across. If you need to bend, you can bend. The back leg, if you can extend and get it straight, hang out there. If you're not able to straighten that back leg, you can also bend both legs, right? Whichever one is comfortable. You want to make sure you square your hips off and then start to make your way down. This is where we're going to hang out for a little while. An option to stick that pillow under that right hip. If you're struggling a little bit, that might help. We're just hanging out, trying to get our bodies to relax as much as we can. Now we're not gonna stay in this pose as long as I normally would, just for the sake of the video. But normally I will sit in this pose. I like to pick my favorite song, whatever I'm listening to at the moment, stay in the pose for the entire song, and then switch over to the other side and do it all over again. So that could be 3 minutes on each side. Let's go ahead and raise it up. If you want to, add a little stretch. And then nice and easy, we're going to bring that left leg to the front. So before we switch over to the other side, we're going to take both legs to the front. So before we switch over to the other side, we're going to stretch out both legs to the front. Just do an easy forward fold. So reaching the arms all the way up, fold it over, hang out for a second. And then roll it up slow. All right, so let's knock out this other side. So I'm going to bring my pillow down for my right knee. Go ahead and sit up. I'm gonna walk that left leg to the front of the mat. And we're gonna go into that lunge. And we want our knee to fall over our ankle. So I don't want you to be doing this, right? Scoot that front foot forward and come into your lunge. And I hang out here. You should feel a stretch here. You're also gonna get some action over here, depending on how tight you are. Then we're gonna slowly rock it back. And remember, bring that heel to the center. Hands come down to the side and we forward fold over the left leg. Definitely are gonna feel hamstrings here. Nice and easy. Bring it up slow. So for round 2, I'm going to do the same thing that I did on the other side. So I'm going to bring my hands to the inside. You walk that front foot forward. Bring the hands to the inside, making sure your knee is stacked over your ankle. And hang out in that lunge. I'm going to rock it back. That heel comes to the center. Move forward, fold over that left knee. See if you can get that chest a little lower. Make sure you're breathing. Don't hold your breath. Roll it up slow. Again, walking it over to the front. This time I'm going down to my forearms. You do not have to do that. This is optional. Raise it up. Rock it back one more time. So bringing their heel to the center. We're folding over, getting our chest nice and low. Maybe even resting our head on to the knee. Go ahead and bring it up. Again, same thing on this side. We're going to take it in for pigeon. So we're going to cross that left leg all the way over. Start to slide that right leg back. And then make your way down. And this is where I said I would start my song over, right? Play it all the way through on the other side. And then do it on this side. Option to take the pillow instead of having it under your knee. Moving it underneath the hip on the left side. And that just helps keep your Hips straight because you don't want to be leaning over, right? Our hips should be nice and square. Let's go ahead and bring it back up. And add that stretch if you like. Little back bend. We're gonna take that right leg, swing it all the way around. And then we're gonna come in to that straight legs. Sit up nice and tall. We're gonna do a forward fold. So reach it up, fold it over. Roll it up slow. All right, y'all, that is a wrap for day 6. Remember your affirmations. Rest is a part of my healing. And our journal prompt for today: do I allow myself to rest without earning it? That is it. That is all. We have one more day. Come back for day 7. We are going to be doing a little bit more of a flow tomorrow, and I'm kind of excited. So come back for day 7. Again, I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Bye.